It was 2006 when I first started attending Skatechurch.
I think it was around 7th grade is when I started going there.
First started going to Skatechurch, I was in 7th grade.
My earliest memories of Skatechurch were in the basement.
And it was one of those things that like I heard about, and a lot of friends were going to Skatechurch, and I would hear that name and I was like, I don't understand what that is, you know. But a lot of kids during that time period that were really good at skateboarding would always go to this thing called Skatechurch.
It was the place to be.
I'd heard about it, this like paradise of skateboarding.
So it was like a lot of kids that, I don't want to say like misfit kids, right? Maybe, but like that could join at this one area, and then they would have a ministry section. It was called The Talk. And I remember when I first got out there, it's like, yeah, this guy's like, you know, they're preaching, whatever, that's cool. If I got to sit through it to get to the next one, you know, I think that's probably what a lot of people thought.
What the dudes were saying, it started to connect with me more and more. It was nice hearing it from people who were more of my age.
Everyone was so kind and loving and like encouraging, like, dude, you got this, bro. One more try.
The staff were always really cool. And we heard the gospel preached, which, you know, unbeknownst to us at the time, changed our lives.
But I could feel they wanted to listen. They wanted to be there for me and hear about my past and who I was and what I struggled with.
I was suddenly surrounded by Christian men who, these are guys that all of a sudden I was hanging out with all the time, and they really encouraged me on a spiritual level to mature. And I benefited greatly from that.
My parents never really like pushed religion to me. And so me going to Skatechurch was like me letting my parents explore Christianity as well. Skatechurch really kept me connected to God and doing, you know, what I thought was right.
I think the Lord brought me to skateboarding. Skateboarding brought me to Skatechurch, right? And that's how like the word got introduced to me.
I would say that Skatechurch is proof that the Lord works in mysterious ways, and that the gospel of Jesus Christ is for everybody.